viewers? Patrick from Ball vs. Only back with another YouTube video. In this episode, number 1 of Communication Week on Ball versus of the Day. And today's verse comes out of Psalm 19, verse 14, and it says, "May these words of my mouth and this meditation of my heart be pleasing in your sight, Lord, my rock and my redeemer." And that's what that verse means. And let's get into it. So we're going to start with James 1, verse 19, and it says, "Know this, my beloved brothers, let every person be quick to hear, slow to speak, slow to anger." Ephesians 4:29 says, "Let no corrupting talk come out of your mouths, but only such as is good for building up as fit the occasion, that it may give grace to those who hear." Proverbs 15, verse 1 says, "A soft answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger." Psalm 141:3 says, "Set a guard, O Lord, over my mouth. Keep watch over the door of my lips." Colossians 4, verse 6 says, "Let your speech always be gracious, seasoned with salt, so that you may know how you ought to answer each person." Proverbs 12:18 says, "There is one whose rash words are like sword thrust, but the tongue of the wise brings healing." Proverbs 15, verse 2 says, "The tongue of the wise commends knowledge, but the mouth of fools pour out folly." Proverbs 18, verse 2 says, "A fool takes no pleasure in understanding, but only in expressing his opinion." 2 Timothy 2:16 says, "But avoid irreverent babble, for it will lead people into more and more ungodliness." Proverbs 18:13 says, "If one gives an answer before he hears, it is his folly and shame." Proverbs 25:11 says, A word fitly spoken is like apples of gold in a setting of silver." And finally, in Proverbs 10, verse 19, it says, "When words are many, transgression is not lacking, but whoever restrains his lips is prudent." And the verse to leave you with today in Galatians 2, verse 20, it says, "I have been crucified with Christ, and I no longer live, but Christ lives in me. The life I now live in the body, I live by faith in the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me." And that's going to do it for the video. Thanks for watching. And until next time, me again, viewers, in every way, God's way is always the best way.